Guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and we are joined by Colton. Colton, what's up, man? You're already in a match, so we're getting right started. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. Just working on this 3 Mus deck that's pretty popular right now.
Dude, is it just me, or do the new... not only, I hate to be critical, I hate to be negative at the start of our video. We try to keep things positive here, Colton, but is it just me, or did the Black Friday deals and the emotes all kind of suck?
I like try to stay up and watch catch a few of them, but yeah, none of them were really like appealing for me. I only bought one with emotes, the baby dragon one.
I did the opposite one. Yeah, no, I did the same one. I think the other
I didn't really like all the emotes in it. I just liked the baby dragon.
Yeah, I think that probably the baby dragon. I mean, the Inferno Tower is the lamest. But anyway, we're not here to talk about emotes. My apologies.
Were you just using it
that
while
was me,
spectating?
Yes. So we're doing the end of a Grand Challenge live, guys. Thank you for joining me. That was kind of an abrupt start to the video, but we're here joined by Colton, obviously the Complexity Pro. He's playing his favorite deck, and this deck is going around just everywhere right now. You guys have probably already seen it. It's probably been on other YouTube channels. I have not covered it yet. It's the Barbarian Hut, Bandit, Three Musketeer, Flying Machine deck. Colton, why do you like this deck? Why is it so dominant, and why is it so annoying for me to face?
It's really solid. It's relatively defensive, but it still has a lot of pressure. And then also the meta is starting to shift away from it, but like it's really good versus lightning decks, and like golem lightning. But yeah, mainly those reasons, and it doesn't have Electro Dragon in it. I guess people kind of get tired of using Electro Dragon, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you see more people trying to use decks that don't have it, and this is one of them.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about the Barbarian Hut's role in this deck? Like, for is it as simple as just stacking a bunch of Barbarian Huts until you overwhelm your opponent, or is it not played like that? Talk a little bit about Barbarian Hut.
So Barb Hut mainly uses a defense that you want to constantly keep up that like allows you to set up Musketeers eventually. It doesn't you can't really stack it because this deck has a slow cycle, but it does have a lot of defensive power, and it just gives you the pressure to like have a really expensive deck that doesn't have pump and has 3 Musketeers. I mean, it's like a pump substitute that also defends.
I gotcha.
Basically, and and offers a lot of pressure.
So speaking of pressure, get a lot going on here, but a Fireball's going to take care of that. You do have that Bandit, but you have
I'll get the Bandit dash, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, how you feeling about this match so far?
Decent. This should be okay.
Yeah, and you have the Bandit.
I'll get a little bit of Barb chip.
Yeah. And you have the Bandit in this deck too, which is... It gives it maybe a little bit of an element of bridge spam with the Bandit and the Battle Ram. There's just so many things going on in this deck,
yeah,
I feel
it's like
right?
a combination.
Yeah.
And it's kind of got that like OP Sam type deck to it as well, with just the Barb Hut and 3 Musketeers. Yeah. It's just one of the newest iterations of that, basically. Everyone loves that deck ever since he started using it in CRL.
Absolutely. Do you think that OP Sam was the most innovative pro in NA, in your opinion? Or is he a guy that you look to and be like, wow, what is he playing now?
In NA, absolutely, I think so. Yeah, I mean, because really, it was either his deck or like someone using his deck. So
yeah.
In terms of like these Barb Hut kind of spam ones that TSM in general like adopted, and I'm sure because of him. So yeah, I definitely think so. In NA at least, I'd say the only person that could like compete with him is like Lupanji overall, but definitely in NA.
Yeah, a lot going on over here on the left. But...
no!
Ooh, that P.E.K.K.A.
I'm gonna have to freaking Barb barrel it.
Well, you stop the Bandit charge and you distract the P.E.K.K.A. So Bandit's going to get a charge on that left tower, but you have the right tower down to 462. Kind of just the power of those steady flow of Barbarians coming from that Barb
Yeah, the
Hut.
second Barb Hut's really nice.
Yeah.
Because even though I took a lot of damage, I should be able to get a Barb hit here, and that'll be game.
Yep.
Oh, not quite. Well, I'll cycle.
Yeah. So now all you have to do is stop this Ram. He's going to really unload on you in the left lane, and the P.E.K.K.A. Just need a Fireball to finish this, but the Bandit does charge.
Oh no.
No!
I should have.
Oh no!
Oh man, it was because I didn't hit the Goblin game with the Fireball. I needed to get that value, so I didn't have to defend the right side so hard.
Oh man. Okay, well we're making it interesting here.
For sure.
Okay, let's go. Just hop in whenever you're ready. In the downtime here, what do you think of this? Oh wow, we're already in a match. Forget it.
Yeah, usually I don't get them this quick at 9.
Yeah. All right, so let's go a clean 3-0 here.
I believe.
No pressure. So do you start off with the Barb Hut in this deck?
Yeah, you do typically.
Okay.
Just because, well, I'd say the only difference of it, because you want to set it up and then have the tempo like of everything coming towards you, and then you plop down your Three Musketeers,
Gotcha.
or then you get like a flying machine from range that baits out a poison or something, so you can play Three Musketeers.
Yeah, and I noticed that not just.
I don't have flying machine right here, so I'll
Okay.
split. But yeah, that's kind of nice. Like you have stuff coming towards you, and you get value out of them.
Yeah. And not just you, but I've noticed everybody playing this deck, everybody who's good playing this deck, they do not place the Barbarian Hut one tile ahead where you can pull a hog or a battle ram. Why is that? Is it just so you don't want to get sniped?
Yeah, because there's too many like long range things, and this deck doesn't really have great like Electro Dragon at the bridge counters. Mm-hmm. It's decent on like on defense versus Electro Drag, but you can't really stop it at the bridge, so that's why you kind of play it lower. Okay. I thought about it for a while, and the only time where I start it early or higher is when like I know I need to defend the other side with it, or when I don't have like any of my cheap cards in hand. So I know if I play it, I like literally can't play anything. Gotcha. So then I would play it higher just to be safe, depending on your hand. But usually you want to play it like lower, just to keep it alive mainly, because I mean you want to keep it alive for as long as possible, keep the threat.
Oof! Thought that bandit might get a charge off.
I thought you would for a second too.
So he's splitting his damage, which is fine.
It looks like so he's playing P.E.K.K.A. Minor. This one's I feel like this matchup's kind of hard, but can definitely win it. It's a good flying machine for him. I don't have bats in cycle.
Yeah. That's the only thing about this deck too, is like it takes a little bit getting used to not having those cheap cards. You know, you have bats and that's it really, and obviously, I guess
right here, it's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Bandit's kind of nice, I guess.
Yeah. Bandit's so sneaky with those charges. I feel like she does that so often. So he's gonna poison here, but you're able to avoid any serious damage.
So now he's gonna look to P.E.K.K.A. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this fireball.
Nice,
Now
nice. Now he can't
man,
P.E.K.K.A.
I wish he could have hit that. Yeah, he doesn't have the elixir during now. It's a decent tempo change for me. He's gonna be slightly behind the elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Throw this down to keep up like distraction. Oh, that's actually kind of nice because he's in the right lane, but then I still have a little bit of pressure there.
And you do have your flying machine. You got bandit charge on that miner. Meanwhile, you're gonna go in pretty aggressively again to that E-Drag. Barbarian gets to the tower.
Even if he stops this, I have a lot of pressure on the left side too.
There you go.
And, oh, I got the connection. Yeah,
there you go. All right.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and then a lot of the times that's what'll happen is you'll build up enough pressure, he gets lower and lower in elixir, and then eventually you like overwhelm him.
Sure, yeah. And I notice a lot of players when I see them playing this deck, and I even gave it a try in my last tournament. I know a lot of times that you'll get down in single elixir, and then you can make that comeback because it's so strong in double elixir. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. And it's like, I mean, it's similar to all Three Mus decks where you're kind of building up enough pressure, but then it also has all these like bridge spam elements. So that's really what it like amounts to is building up a push in the back, or having like a lot of counter pushing barbarians and then just spamming both sides, and you end up overwhelming.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you bait out their spell or whatever, and then
you try to get that
elixir
elixir lead.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So
a lot of times you don't even have to bait the spell.
We will come to you guys when we are inside the next match.
Bob the Turtle. Is this a?
Okay. Here we go. What? Bob the Turtle. Uh-oh.
Is that the same as Bob the Rock or no?
It might be because it's Bag's clan. Trademark. I think it's like his. I think it's like the feeder to grocery store. I know all this because I just had him on the channel.
Nice.
All right.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So it might be Bob the Rock. He's really good. So
Bag is setting up an empire.
Yeah, he is.
See, this is tough because I can't really. I was gonna say I couldn't really bats the other side. Ooh.
Oh, Lumberjack does so much damage.
I'll just have to try to counter push off of that because I had a really awkward hand for dealing with what he threw down.
Yeah. This is an interesting deck that he's playing. I have
what?
not.
What is?
I can't say I've ever seen it. It's
Ice Golem. Lumberjack. I don't know.
Mega Minion. E-Drag.
Yeah, I don't
Tombstone.
know what this is.
I wonder what his last two cards are.
It's got to be like a control-ish deck.
Yeah.
I guess it could be Golem, but
it's making me jealous of those mini P.E.K.K.A. emotes. Though I didn't get those ones. Neither did you.
I don't like mini P.E.K.K.A, so it's okay.
He's serving you a lot of pancakes. All right.
I wonder if that's why he's doing it.
Yeah, maybe he knows. All right. So we'll see his spell. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, that was good. Fireball log by him.
Ooh. And that's a good fireball by you. So, now we know what he's playing at least.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm at such a damage deficit.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd have fireball with like Tombstone in the cards he had.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The one thing that he is lacking is splash damage aside from fireball and E-Drag. He doesn't really have anything.
Yeah.
But
that's a weird Tombstone.
yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder why he did that. Is he playing you for graveyard or something?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, he saw 3 Musk though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So this is kind of a weird situation because there's no like obvious play, so you're just cycling, trying to get a fireball.
Yeah,
out of
I mean,
him or
I thought
something.
about playing Battle Ram, but he has Barbs. I mean, like Lumberjack and stuff, so I didn't really think that was a great idea.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good 3 Musk value though.
Yeah, because he has fireball out of hand.
So now I'll just look to counter push really hard.
It's gonna E-Drag, so you're gonna go. Okay. Okay, all right. Barb barrel coming down there. He has fireball in hand. He doesn't have enough elixir to use it though. Bats make contact, eating up a little bit of rage, getting a lot of damage on that left tower. So things are pretty much even here. Elixir-wise, you might even have a little edge.
Yeah, I was just awkward there because I thought he was gonna go for the Royal Hogs.
There they
Oh,
are.
it does.
It's actually not bad for you.
It's
In a situation like you were in before with an elixir advantage, sometimes what I don't know about this deck is when it's a good time to hut up. When it's a good time to hut up versus playing like Three Musketeers and going all in, you know?
I'd say 3 Muskies when they don't have like their fireball in hand is probably ideal, especially in double elixir. And single elixir, you may want to get a second hut up.
Okay.
But otherwise, I think it's ideal to get 3 Musks down if their big spell's out of hand.
Flying machine value!
Oh yeah, I really thought I was gonna die to Mega there.
Yeah,
Barbs-
right? He just
Barbs are
evaded
distracting.
everything. A couple barb hits on that right tower. You got 2
I'm gonna
minutes.
try to get back to the Battle Ram. Because he just wasted his, yeah, but it's so annoying to get through
E-Drag.
E-Drag.
He's using a lot of elixir on the left, but he still has fireball in hand, so you're kind of...
Yeah, I can't 3 Musk because he
Yeah.
has fireball.
So 3 Musks there.
I just had to because I didn't have another defensive option.
Yep.
That's okay because he's kind of
still
splitting
splitting.
damage a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I'll just have another bar put. This may end up being a draw.
I was just gonna
honestly.
say that this could be a draw. He's playing it very well though. He's not like being super aggressive. He's picking and choosing his spots. So are you. So not a bad stop there for you. Raged up pigs. But he doesn't get any value. That was a nice fireball.
I meant to play Bandit right there, not bar barrel. Oh, I expected E-Drag.
There it is. It's gonna get a Mega Minion swing on the right, but at this point, I feel like you can only tie or potentially
Yeah, I think you'd have to like misplay pretty hard for me to.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool match to watch, though. You can see when he misses one of those muskies. So this could be an opportunity for you. He has Lumberjack in cycle. He has E-Drag. You're hitting him in the right lane. He uses Lumberjack in the right lane. You get the charge off.
Yeah, but I also took lumberjack damage.
He could Royal Hog Fireball you here, but you have, what, Hut and cycle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying machine maybe could sneak in.
Yeah, it's going to be GG. That was a really nice match. What? 2, 1. Oh, yes! Oh, man! Dude, he missed a flying machine! Oh, man, that was epic. All right.
My fireball wasn't going to make it in time either.
GG, man. That was crazy. I thought it was going to be a draw, even at the very end, even after he missed it. All right, so now we are in to the very end of this challenge. That was 11, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's that is the 11th one. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we'll be right back with you guys when we find match number 12. All right, guys, we are in the 12th match here against a guy from Dopamine. All right, it's do or die.
We don't have the Barb hut.
No! So what do you do if you don't have Barb?
I'm just gonna cycle bandit, I think.
Okay. I know some people will cycle bandit at the bridge, some people will cycle bandit behind King Tower.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Oh boy, he's going in heavy. Barb Barrel gonna come in huge. Flying Machine helping out.
Barbell clutch. I think it's a mirror match.
It's a mirror match. And he has the early edge here.
Jeez, man, he's just spamming.
Yeah.
Is that out of tower range? I think it inched forward a little bit, so I don't know if it was or not. Yeah.
I think it was the right call.
I did not have the right hand to deal with that.
Yeah, so it's definitely a mirror matchup. I saw some guy, by the way, I was telling you off air. I think his name is Hello World, I believe. I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, I've seen him high in GCs. I played that. My finger slipped when I played the Barb.
Okay.
I didn't mean to play it one higher.
But yeah, he got 20 Grand Challenge wins in the last 7 days using the deck that Colton is running, guys. So yeah, whoever you are, Hello World, you're welcome on the channel if you want. So here we go. So definitely not the start that you want necessarily. How do you navigate this this mirror matchup?
Well, I actually did that on purpose. I wanted him to fireball when barbs weren't coming out, okay. So and not on my tower. So I think that's okay. It gives me an opportunity to split through Musk.
Yep.
And now when I fireball, it'll be on his 3 Musk and his hut.
Yep. So that's definitely.
So I think that was good for me. I like doing that anyway.
Now, obviously, situations like this, and we saw a situation on one of the last matches too. It would have been really advantageous to have Log instead of Barb Barrel. Do you think that's a viable sub, or do you like Barb Barrel?
I would say it's a viable sub. Also, some people use Ghost instead of Bandit, so those are the kind of the subs you can make. No, I played it one too low, or maybe a little bit early.
You don't take the charge, and your Bandit will get a little bit of value.
It's an even trade still. Yeah. Just could have had a little bit more HP. Get one more whack on that Barb, I guess.
Yeah. So do you do the same thing with a flying machine, or? Okay. So get
I thought about it, but
yeah.
I mean, we'll both take the same fireball here. It is kind of nice for him that he gets to have his Musk come out a little bit later, but I just didn't really have any other plays that I like.
Yeah. So he's going heavy in the right lane here. You have Barb Barrel and Cycle. That's going to take that Bandit back over the bridge. Not too bad. He opts to for the late fireball there. You take a Bandit charge onto the Barb Hut, but you do get Barbarians and the Musketeer locked onto that left tower temporarily, so slight damage advantage. And he had to use
fireball on defense, so that was really nice for me.
Absolutely. So now it's a... Do you go all in on the right lane if he plays like a... Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's low on Elixir now. He's Bandit. Get a charge. Oh, I didn't get the charge.
Nice battle ram by him. Kind of a panic, but good move. Barbarian barrel back in hand for the left lane. But you do have a nice damage advantage. Unfortunately, take a swing from that. So interesting. So interesting seeing the mirror matchup. Just to, you know.
It's so weird. I've had to play it a few times in this GC, and I've won them. But
okay. What do you think the key is? Just fireball
not
value?
Fireballing this. Yeah, I mean, usually you want to take your fireball.
Usually, it's a new strategy.
Missing the flying machine is the new strat that my opponent has thought up.
And let's
see if it works out for him.
Swing in this game for you. And you take one of those Musketeers out as well. It's applying a ton of pressure here in the left lane, knowing that again that fireball is out of cycle for the opponent. And you have the damage advantage and the...
I'm gonna hope he's not fast right here. Split.
Nice. Okay, nope. Just in the last second, but you could afford that too.
I think I'll sneak in a flying machine.
Oh yeah.
Go. Yeah. Wow. I mean, even though the fireball hits all three, they still killed things before they died.
Exactly. Got the flying.
So that's why I went for it. And then I was hoping he was slow. He wasn't, but then I still got the flying machine out once.
But now he's gonna go all in here on the right,
Yeah, I'm just gonna fireball cycle. I think he couldn't even go out because the barbs are pressuring. That's why I thought a fireball cycle was pretty safe right there.
Yep.
And then I'll get the fireball out to win it.
There it is.
I miss. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, right. Man, that was That was a very, very epic video, man. I'm so happy that you won it. Whenever you come in, whenever anybody comes in at 9-1, I'm like, oh boy, and then they lost their first match. I'm like, oh no, this could be a very short video. But dude,
clutch.
Yeah, very clutch, man. Well, congratulations on the win. Thanks for spotlighting the deck. I thought you did a really good job explaining it. And best of luck for CRL next season. Are you excited for 2019?
Yeah, I'm excited for 2019, and then I'm excited to finally get a good internet connection soon, like next week, and then start streaming between the holidays.
Awesome, man. Are you going to be uploading to YouTube anytime soon? I noticed that you're kind of in a drought there, too.
Yes. So, I mean, part of it was CRL, and then I just wanted to have, like, a vacation after that, and then I've tried to stream a little bit, but I've had connection issues, but we're getting a new internet connection because I'm moving to our complexity apartments that are reasonably close to me. Awesome. And then, yeah, I'm going to be trying to get YouTube videos up. I'm probably going to do a little bit more of, like, I'm going to try to stream, like, 3-4 hours a day and then trying to turn some of that into YouTube content and then spending more time, like, the time that isn't spent on streams that will be turned into YouTube videos, I'll try to make the most... People really like the, like, informative content I make.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to do that a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be looking forward to that, man. And to all my viewers, guys, if you haven't checked out Colton's YouTube channel, certainly check it out. It's different than any other, like, pro YouTube channel where you do, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do a lot more long format, really in-depth strategy that I think a lot of you guys will benefit from.
Yeah, when I'm actually putting the time in to make the videos, like the elixir counting video, and then stuff like that has been like it is the most successful because it's more of like, it's not OJ type videos, but it's like a cross between that and like a pro player giving the information, I guess.
Yeah, it's more like you can almost listen to a lot of your stuff as a podcast too, kind of, you know?
True.
So, and I like when you bring other pros on, like you did one with Razzer and Adrian Piedra too. So, anyway, keep up the good work, man, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I'm happy to come back whenever, and yeah, have a good day, everybody.
All right, happy to have you, Colton. Make sure you guys check out Colton's player stats, thanks to statsroyale.com in the description below, along with his Twitter and his YouTube channel. All the relevant links will be there in the show notes. And guys, that's going to do it for the video. Huge shout out to Colton again and to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. And as always, take care, guys.